Laynie and welcome to my channel. How are you guys doing today? Leave it down below. I love hearing from you. Hold up. It's October 1st. What? Oh my goodness. I tell you, this year has gone faster than like any year before. And once Halloween hits, the rest of the year's gone, right? I know all the holidays, just like, wow, where did the year go? But with it being October 1st, that means it is time to do fragrance tray of the month. Oh my gosh. I had some fun with the September fragrance tray, so we're gonna chat about it. I added some things in, got some new stuff in my collection, you know, always. Always, it's a problem. And I have no idea what I want to pick for October. So if you enjoy fragrance content, beauty content, a little bit of lifestyle content sprinkled on in, then make sure you click that subscribe button, join the fam, you won't regret it. And now I'm going to stop chatting your ear off and we're just going to get started, okay? Okay, let's go. Can we just pretend like my bangs are cooperating today? I'm on a 2-day stretch of the bangs just won't bang, you know? I just don't know what's going on here, so we're just gonna pretend like they don't look a little crazy today. Thank you, I appreciate that. Seriously though, I did add some things to my tray. I think I'll just hit you with what I kept in there that I had pulled last month and what I thought about it. Don't want this video to be 700 million years long. Pink Cloud, love it. Might be my favorite, even though whipped cream is not listed. I get a lot of whipped cream, very fruity opening, then it kind of goes into the OG Cloud, but just a little bit creamier. I really enjoy it. And it pairs so beautifully with like fruity lotions, fruity body oils. The 3 new Zaras I picked up on vacation. Obsessed with this packaging, obsessed with this launch. I did not reach for Blanc a Porter as much as I thought, but if you love Molecule 01, it's just, this is like a creamy, woody enhancer. By Love smells so familiar, but I cannot put my finger on it. It reminds me of something, I just don't know. I get this very creamy floral. It's kind of deep, it's kind of dark. It's definitely date night. I really do enjoy this. I really do. True Amour, so funny. Reading the notes, this did not dawn on me. The first day I wore this to work, I was like, what does this remind me of? What is it? What is it? So I went on Fragrantica. Delina. This is definitely a Delina dupe if you like Delina. I think this is kind of walking the line between the original and the exclusive. This isn't as tart as the original. There's still a little bit of tartness in there, but it's a little bit creamy like exclusive. I really do enjoy this. Delina is not my favorite. I don't fully get the hype, but for like a $20, $29 fragrance, I do enjoy it. Honestly, very impressed with all 3 of these. You would think these were very high-end fragrances. An absolute love. What took me so long to get this? Vanilla Woods 7 Virtues. Love that it's clean. Caramel, vanilla, pear, some rose. Just very powdery, delicious vanilla. Very much reminds me of Vanilla 28, but this really lasts on me. This is so scrumptious. Random CVS find that I am obsessed with. Anecdote Carnival Day. Sugary, sweet cotton candy, but oh so musky and not in your face cotton candy. Very sweet, very playful. Like this would be my kind of everyday, what I want to smell like type fragrance. And the packaging, so cute. Fleur, Not Your Baby. Clean, love that. This is a unique fragrance in my collection. This is very floral, but in a unique, not traditional sense. There's some powderiness in there. There's like a little bit of a sweetness, but it's not like gourmand edible. I didn't reach for this as much as I thought I would. Truly, I think it's just not the season. This really is like springy to me, so I didn't reach for it as much, but I'm very glad to have it in my collection. I really do enjoy that. One that I did not reach for as much as I thought I would is Red Zara Temptation. I think it's just Red Temptation by Zara. In the Elixir one, this is supposed to be a dupe of BR540 Extrait, so there is an almond note in here. I do enjoy this. It's very medicinal, but a lot of the baccarats are. I say baccarats, like, you know, the dupes. This very much reminds me of the winter version the more I smell it. So she's pretty redundant in my collection. I just didn't reach for it that much. I think it's just because I have so many baccarat dupes in my collection. I'm kind of like a little bored with it. Okay, some that I threw in here because, you know, I'm always doing some shopping. When Zara released their 4 vanillas, I had to do it, but I got the small bottles, and I'm honestly glad that I did because some of these aren't a hit for me. Vanilla Vibration, this is a little bit root beery, that's not a word, like a little bit spiced, a little bit creamy. Definitely vanilla. I do enjoy this one. Honestly, if you're looking at these, reminds me a bit of Hypnotic Vanilla. And if the sound changes, my air conditioner is running because what in the world? It's like 80 something degrees in fall. I don't know. Hypnotic Vanilla is a dupe for Hypnotic Poison, and I would definitely get a full bottle of this because I love Hypnotic Poison, but it is something I just haven't bit the bullet on because it is pricey for a full bottle. I would get a full bottle of this. It smells so good. You have smelled Hypnotic Poison. This is exactly what it smells like. Creamy, creamy root beer. I love that. One that I just can't get down with. I've been trying. Starlight Vanilla. It's like a powdery vanilla. This one is a little woody. This one is very unisex to me. Honestly, the whole line is besides one. But this one just is like, it's a little bit vintage for me. It's like a vintage vanilla, which is not my favorite. This is something that I think I will put in my husband's collection. I just think it would smell better on him than it would me. It just doesn't quite match my vibe, you know? And then one that I love that is getting raved about and hated on all at the same time. Supreme Vanilla. Oh my gosh, this has a pink sugar note in there and very much reminds me of the OG pink sugar. You're getting that cotton candy, sweet, caramelized sugar, but there is a very unique twist in here. There is an ink note, and some people absolutely can't stand it. I like it. I think it makes it very unique. When I smell the ink, to me, how I'm getting this is more of like when a photocopy just comes out of the copy machine and the paper is warm. That's how I take it. Some people get real nasty chemically. One person even said it smells like spit. I don't get that. I get very sweet, sweet, sweet vanilla sugar with this warm, toasted, smoky aspect in there. I love this. I would get a full bottle. I enjoy this. I picked up Moschino Toy 2 Bubblegum, I think it's called. I have had my eye on this forever, and I won't lie, basically just because of the bottle. It's so cute, it's so cheesy, I love that, and I love anything with a bubblegum note. I love it. My little girl heart is like, oh, bubblegum! For probably several years now, whenever I'm at like a TJ Maxx and Marshall's, I'm like browsing the perfume section, hoping to find this at a good deal, and at my local TJ Maxx, I saw this, right? And I picked it up, I'm like, yes! And then I saw it was marked $60, and I was like, oh no, no, I want it, but I don't want it that bad. And then, as I was looking through the rest of the stack of perfumes, there was this one at the very back, and it was marked $39.99. And I was like, yes, I will spend $39.99. I don't know why this one was less. I don't know if the other ones were like a new batch that had come in, and with inflation, perfume is going up, up, and up. But I was like, okay, that was my happy little find of the day. I was so excited. This one, to me, is like my kind of go-to gym scent right now. Doesn't last that long. It's an EDT. It's sweet. It's playful, but it's not overpowering. And then I picked up a while back the Narciso for her. And this one, I wasn't sure if I was going to love because the Narcisos I've tried before, not my cup of tea. This one, honestly, the more I wear it, the more I enjoy it. I do feel like I have to go a little heavy-handed with this one. The scent is a bit watery, aquatic-y, like just one of those very light scents. And it's kind of like a jammy rose, but not overpowering, not super vintage. There's some fruitiness in there. This one is a little playful, but a little sexy all at the same time. Honestly, very office appropriate because it's just not overpowering. Even when I spray a little bit more, it doesn't get to be too much. I do enjoy it. Juliana perfume, Sex on Fire. Okay, this one is funny because I fell in love with, there's a dog hair floating in the air. There's always dog hair here. Always. I fell in love with Absolute Aphrodisiac by Initio when we were in Miami. Fell in love, obsessed. But I could never spend that kind of money on one bottle. So I found this actually on Mercari. There's a really good seller on there that I've gotten quite a few Julianas from because I love Juliana's perfume. But their pricing is a little high, I won't lie. And I get it, their quality is there. But like some of their full sizes are like $69, which is a lot better than the real thing. but still, I'm kind of like, ugh, it's a little pricey. But I found a seller on Mercari who often sells Juliana's fragrances for a very good price. So anyways, that's how I found this. And I had heard hit and miss things online about this, because in this actual fragrance, in the OG, it's either civet or castoreum, an animal scent. Obviously, it's not the real thing anymore. It's a synthetic version, but some people get nastiness, animalic, ugh. And I won't lie, okay? When you first spray this, compared to the actual Initio, I don't pick up that animalic note at all. It's just so well blended. When you first spray this one, I was like, ooh, this smells like an animal's butthole. I won't lie, it's like there, okay? Like that animalic, it's really in this one, in the very opening. And I almost tossed it right away because I was like, oh, like, okay. When I smell it, like, have you ever had a friend as a kid who had ferrets? I'm getting ferret. I won't lie. Like, it's that animalic, but I was like, don't toss it. You spent like 40 bucks on this. Wear it. Hopefully you don't freak anybody out, walk around smelling like a ferret. But the more I wore this, the more I like it. Give it like an hour. Okay, spray it on like an hour before you have to go anywhere if you have this one. And then that animalic note does dissipate. And then you get this very seductive, very in-your-face, musky vanilla. If you're looking for something very similar that does not have that animalic twinge in there, like, I would not wear this to work. This to me is like date night, because it's got that nitty gritty little in there because of the animalic note. But if you're looking for something similar that's not so in your face ferret, honestly, the dry down of this is very similar to Tahota. So if you want something that's an easier reach, it doesn't have that animalic note in there, that's not going to freak you out for a little bit, then go with an Tahota or Tahota dupe, because you're going to get that musky, creamy vanilla. Something I received an influencer that I was so excited about is this Libre L'Absolute Platine. I have no idea how to say it. I don't speak French whatsoever. I wish I did. Doesn't it just seem so sophisticated to speak French? I have the Libre Intense, which I love. I kind of wish I had gotten the original, because the original is a little bit more aromatic, where the Intense is quite dense, rich, sweet. It's beautiful, but it is dense and sweet. And then they came out with a third one that I'm blanking on the name, that had ginger, like I think a lot of extra ginger. I enjoyed it, but I was like, it's so close to the Intense that I was like, I don't need both. I'm really glad I got sent this one. One, I think the packaging is so beautiful. This one reminds me a lot of the original Libre. It's very aromatic. If you have the original Libre, you don't need this one. They are quite similar. This one to me is honestly, they probably just took the original Libre Intense, and like swished them around together and said, okay, here's our new flanker, because it really is like sweeter than the OG, but not as sweet as the Intense. Like, this one is just like the perfect in-between, in my opinion. Okay, so that was a lot for September, I know. I have no idea what I want to pick for October. I'm feeling spiced and fall vibes, right? Like, I'm there. Give me the pumpkin spice lattes. Give me the orchard days, the farm days. Give it all to me. But this weather is giving me summer. Lately, I haven't really been putting my Bath & Body Works stuff on my tray. If I'm craving it, I just come down and grab it and use it. I will say, there's one back here that I have been thinking about. Guess Noir, because it is very similar to Mon Guerlain, which is like aromatic vanilla. I'm always, this time of year, obsessed with adding invite only to everything. I've also been thinking about Sensual Instinct by Montal. Oh, and this one's beautiful in the fall. Oh my gosh, there's so many good fall ones in here. Okay, I'm gonna have to think, and we will. Okay, I won't lie. Most of these are probably too rich for the weather, so I'm hoping it cools down soon. But I'll show you what I grabbed. I was having a hard time picking. There was a lot of stuff I wanted to pick, I can't lie, but then some of it I'm like, okay, I really think it'd be better in cooler weather. So this is what I reached for. Yara White. I need to get to know her better. Guess Noir Seductive Very Mon Guerlain Aromatic Vanilla. I just picked up Fresh Cream by Philosophy. This is the warm cashmere because it was on sale for like something crazy. It was like 20 bucks or 15 bucks. I can't remember, but it was on a really good sale. So I was like, okay, I will. Something I haven't reached for in forever, but when I wear it, I feel absolutely sophisticated, lovely, a little sexy. Elizabeth and James Nirvana Tobacco. So good. Something I literally never reach for, my Idol Nectar Caramel Popcorn Rose. Something I never reach for even though I find it lovely. Voce Viva Intensa. My Girl of Now Ellie Saab. Sweet, sweet pistachio yumminess. Valentino Donna Born in Roma Intense. Much prefer this to the OG. A random TJ Maxx purchase that I was just like, okay, the bottle, basically bought it for the bottle. Rebecca Minkoff, I don't know anything about it. One that I fell in love with at JCPenney's is the Two's Only Me Onyx, I think. It's got a nutty note, it's rich vanilla. Another one that I fell in love with at JCPenney's is the Babe Power, like think Dr. Pepper, but I found the lasting power was terrible on me the last time I wore it, so this is gonna be the month where I decide if I keep it or get rid of it. Juliet Has a Gun, a less potent hypnotic poison. Kayali Invite Only, obsessed with this. I never really wear it on its own, but oh my gosh, if you wanna turn any fragrance into fall, top this on it. Literally delicious, deep dark boozy, cinnamon, a little black cherry. She is forever in my collection. She's sexy. Sensual Instinct, that's what it says. It's sexy. Like maybe a praline note, maybe some saffron. There's some zhuzh in there. I like it. And then my two other Julianas, Liquid Gold, smells like MFK. Why can I not think of this? I cannot think of the OG of this, but this one is lovely. And then my Juliana's Tribeca. I haven't worn it enough to really know her. But yeah, that's a lot, I know, but that's what I'm rolling with in the month of October. Let me know what is on your tray. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. As always, please try to stay positive because at the end of the day, that is truly all we can try to do. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.